All right, welcome back. Guys, today I want to talk about the customized legend rune. Um, there was a thread on Reddit by Xian, S-C-H-Y-A-N, that says reasons to craft crit damage or speed over HP for the event. And this thread has been on my mind. I've been thinking about it because I haven't quite decided what I want to craft. And at first I was like, okay, I look at my runes, I see what I'm missing, and then I'll go from there. I do not have a slot 6 violent attack percentage rune, and so to me, that's an easy way to upgrade my Perna. And my Perna hasn't been upgraded in a long time, so I was super excited. It's like, okay, I'll get the rune, it'll have speed and crit damage and attack and HP, and it'll be perfect. And that may be the case. Or maybe a crit damage rune. I only have one violent crit damage rune. It's really good, but it's the only one I have. I thought about Will. I could use a Will crit damage rune. I don't have a single one of those. And then I looked at the HPs, the 4 slot and the 6 slot, and that looks really interesting too. And when I first read this thread, I was like, I'm not going to craft a speed rune, and all the reasons why you should or shouldn't made total sense. So like, okay, the difference is only a couple speed maxed, so why would you do that? You're going to get 5-star runes that are basically the same. But the more I've been thinking about it, the more I think I probably should craft a speed rune. And the reasons he states make total sense. It's like, you don't want this rune to be a dud, right? And in any slot where you're counting on a speed roll, it has a high percentage chance of being a dud. Like if I craft an HP rune and it has every stat I want. Let's say I want a support HP rune. I want speed, defense, maybe even go full resist, accuracy, all the things those kind of monsters usually like a Praha or something like that. Not that you would maybe make a violent Praha, but you get my meaning. If it doesn't roll at least twice into speed and get up into that 17, 18 range, I have better. I have lots better. So that's scary. Like if I roll, twice into defense, once in accuracy, and once into resistance, that's not really a rune that's going to upgrade any of my teams, and that's sort of scary. Like I want this rune to have its best shot to be an upgrade to my teams, and I don't personally, and I know there'll be all sorts of different perspectives on this. Me personally, I don't feel like that is the best way to go. So what I'm going to do, let me show you something real quick. I think this will be interesting. Here are my violent speed runes that I've accumulated over 4 years of gameplay. These are the ones I have. These are the ones I've kept. And take a look. They're pretty subpar. That might be my best one, and that was the free one that was given by the quest or whatever that just came out. And I was like, whoa, that's actually better. This one was a blue rune. I mean, it rolled twice into crit damage. That's it. This one, not great. You got the flat defensive, flat HP, kind of okay. This one's one of my better ones. It rolled flat HP like crazy, but it's pretty good. Here's another one. That one's not very good. That's on my CR. Like, that's one of my first 5 units I rune, and that's the rune it has. That is clearly a blue rune with bad rolls, right? It didn't even roll max on the blue rolls, but it's on Ciara because that's what I got. That one, pretty bad. I don't even know what kind of rune that is, but not very good. This one doesn't even look like a blue rune. Oh my gosh, that one's way worse than I thought. It must have been one of my first ones. It looks like a white rune to me. There's nothing in there that indicates a second roll. This one, probably a blue rune. Still kept it. I mean, look at these. They're just really, really poor. They're really, really poor runes. And so to me, it gives me more options when I initially craft the rune, if it's speed, then maybe I craft a full defensive speed rune. It'll be all the things I just mentioned, HP, defense, accuracy, resist. Or maybe one of the rolls when I'm trying to craft it is a full DPS roll. It's crit rate, crit damage, attack, HP. I have 2 different branches I can go, and either one will be usable. I mean, you can see. I mean, that's a blue rune. That's a terrible blue rune. Whatever I roll will be in use because it's guaranteed 42 speed. And I need all the speed runes I can get. So in my mind, I think the speed might make the most sense to get something into play and into use immediately. And I'm hoping that by picking a violent speed rune, it will either be full tanky or full DPS, and it'll immediately upgrade one of my core monsters. I mean, if I could upgrade that Perna rune, my Perna is going to be out of control good. Or if I could actually get a rune that is good enough for Sierra, that'd be great. I use speed slot 2 on pretty much everything. I mean, look at, these are all speed slot 2 runes. But the amount of violent ones I have are very low. I end up using other sets because that's just what I get. I've got a decent amount of will ones. I mean, I'll use broken sets. They're a high use rune. Like, that's how many of those runes I have. If you look at crit damage runes, decent amount. I use quite a bit, but less in general. So the speed ones I use more. And then if we look at HP runes by slot, I'd say that's probably the next most useful rune. But still, maybe not even as many as speed slot 2. So I just wanted to kind of share my thought process on why the speed might be good. And thank you to Xian for bringing it up. Because I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, of course I'm going to go HP. Like, I could use a 26 speed HP rune on slot 6, which I don't have. This will be the perfect time to get one, craft it, and then hope for the best. But I don't want to hope for the best, and I don't want to waste reapps if it rolls poorly, because that defeats the purpose of picking your own substats. By picking your own substats, that's a unique sort of ability in this game. You've never been able to pick substats before. And I think I want to make use of whatever it rolls, at least it's all good substats. At least it's not going to roll flat defense. It's not going to roll flat HP. So that's my reasoning. I am going to go speed slot 2 violent. I will share the process when we get there. I intend to accumulate a ton of coins and do it all at once, for better or for worse. So I hope that was helpful to y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time. Take care.